After Natalie Portman was revealed at Comic-Con 2019 to be taking the mantle of Thor in the upcoming Thor: Love and Thunder, artists began imagining what she would look like when she transforms into the goddess of thunder. Here are what a few fans thought the actress could look like as the mighty Thor. Artist Pablo Ruiz, who goes by the handle Pablo Ruiz X on Instagram, envisioned Natalie Portman's mighty Thor as a companion to Chris Hemsworth's Asgardian god of thunder. Holding the mystical hammer Mjolnir in her hand with her eyes glowing blue, Jane as Thor stands behind Odinson as he reaches back for her help. It appears that Pablo Ruiz X used a Jane Foster Sideshow Collectibles figure designed by Ian McDonald and Alex Pasenko as the basis for this edit. Popular Australian artist Missouri, who goes by Missouri Official on Instagram, quickly shared their vision of the mighty Thor. In their artwork, Natalie Portman's Jane Foster wears armor, a dark red cape, and a helmet evocative of the Jane Foster Thor from the comics. Missouri also posted an unmasked version of the Jane Foster Thor edit, which uses a Thor: The Dark World poster featuring Portman as a starting point for these creative alterations. Artist Double Domino made a piece featuring the mighty Thor wearing her comic book headgear surrounded by a storm of lightning. Their artwork also uses the Thor: The Dark World poster of Portman as a basis and uses the Jane Foster Thor helmet design provided by Do3D.com. Alastor, a longtime comic book fan and art director posting on Instagram under the username AlastorC, predicted years ago that Natalie Portman would eventually become the next Thor in the Marvel Cinematic Universe.
Here?
I'm Loki. You may have heard of me.
That was for New York.
I like her.
His idea for how the Jane Foster Thor could look on screen? She dons a red cape, wears a silver chest plate, and wields not one but two weapons, Mjolnir and the dwarven-forged battle axe Jarnborn. It looks like Alastor C used the Jane Foster figure for a base and then photoshopped Portman's head in place of Jane's. Indonesian artist AwDopes.Arts uploaded a striking image depicting Jane Foster and Thor Odinson standing side by side as if they're about to partner up and take down a baddie together. While Odinson, his hair long and his beard braided, holds his battle axe Stormbreaker in both hands, a helmet-wearing mighty Thor carries Mjolnir. Once again, it looks like the artwork makes use of the Jane Foster figure as the basis for the mighty Thor. Self-proclaimed graphic wizard Jacob Maslowski _ on Instagram, imagine that the Portman as Thor will sport a simpler look in Thor: Love and Thunder, wearing the classic costume fans saw in the first Thor film. In Maslowski's artwork, mighty Thor wears the signature red cape, intricately designed armor, and matching gauntlets originally worn by Chris Hemsworth and Thor. And of course, she has the lightning-powered Mjolnir in hand as well.
Oh my God.
Natalie Portman's mighty Thor could sport an intense appearance in Thor: Love and Thunder if artist Ihaz and Kanzi's vision for the character ends up being accurate. In their artwork, the mighty Thor has a heavier costume and glowing blue eyes. Instead of creating a Photoshop edit of what Natalie Portman's mighty Thor could look like in Thor: Love and Thunder, artist Nikolai Mochkin, LJ Art on Instagram, created a complete illustration of the character. Here, Jane Foster is depicted taking to the skies, her red cape blowing behind her, and Mjolnir summoning the power of lightning up above. We'll just have to wait and see if Natalie Portman's mighty Thor looks like any of these fantastic portrayals, or instead ends up closer to the look she had in the animated series Avengers Assemble. Check out one of our newest videos right here. Plus, even more Looper videos about your favorite superheroes are coming soon. Subscribe to our YouTube channel and hit the bell so you don't miss a single one.